occasionally you may need to adjust the OPC handle on your lawnmower. Now, the front handle here is the OPC, Operator Present Control Handle. Basically, it serves two functions. The lawnmower will not start unless you pull this handle, and if you release this handle, the lawnmower will stop. So it's an on-off switch of sorts. And the other thing it does is when you release it, it applies a brake which will slow the engine down and stop the blade rotating. Okay? So operator present, operator has to be present for the engine to be running, and this handle has to be pulled. Now, if there's excessive slop in this handle, it may not release the brake entirely, which will put more load on your engine, and it may not push the little micro switch down in the bottom if it's not adjusted correctly to allow the engine to start. So if this handle is sloppy and your engine won't start, it's more than likely the adjustment of this handle that needs doing. So I'll give you a close-up of the amount of slop I've got in this one, and I'll show you where to adjust it. So the adjustment point for the OPC handle is this here. And this lever here is the brake, and there's a micro switch behind and what have you. As you can see, there's probably 10 mil of free play in there without really going for it. So what I need to do is move the sleeve or the outer sleeve of the cable back from this bracket. So first thing I'll do is loosen these two nuts. A pair of 13 mil spanners, and let's just loosen them off. So as I need to move this barrel back, I'll loosen the front nut, give it plenty of room. I'll pull the barrel back, not yanking on it, just so that I got a little bit of free play in the cable to about there. So now I've got 3 or 4 mil of free play in that cable. That's a great place to start. So I'll just lock those nuts off again. Yeah, 3 or 4 mil there. And I'll go back to my OPC handle and check how much free play I've got. So having adjusted the OPC cable, let's have a look at the slack. Yeah, probably about 6 mil of slack in that cable, side to side. Just a tiny bit of play, and yes, it operates perfectly. So that's how to adjust your OPC cable.